Hey guys, I just wanted to give a little introduction of myself and just about my art and stuff a little bit because I have a lot of new people here. Um, and I know I'm like pretty new to a lot of social media with my art right now. So it seems like I'm kind of coming out of nowhere. But I have been an illustrator for almost 20 years. I went to the Fashion Institute of Technology for illustration back in like 2005, where I dropped out twice. I've been living in New York since 2005. I worked many different random jobs throughout the years in New York, including design jobs. Actually, most of my actual real quote unquote jobs have been in design. Kind of started out as a t-shirt designer for a long time. That job turned into more of a product design, packaging design type job, which I really loved a lot. And then around 2019, or in 2019, I got hit by a car. It wasn't that bad. I had basically just messed up my knee, and then I had surgery, but I was out of work for 5 months. And then I came back to work, and then COVID happened, and then I lost my job. And at that job, I was working with my best friend who I had helped get that job, who he's somebody I'd known at that point for about 15 years. And then when I lost that job and COVID happened, I was struggling really hard with alcoholism and just a lot of things in life, and really rough several years, up until fairly recently, about a year ago, in which I decided to start therapy. And also I am transgender. That's something I always forget to talk about, because it's not really like a huge thing in my life at this point, because I transitioned almost like 16 years ago or something. But that is a factor in my art. So anyway, yeah, all the last couple of years have been really tough, and then I decided to quit drinking. I just went cold turkey. It was really hard. I tried several times to do it, and I finally did it. And also during that time, I was off testosterone for. I stopped because I don't know. I was just so depressed, and I couldn't even like do anything for myself. So I was off tea for about 3 years. Yeah, and then one day I was just like, I'm done with this. I didn't want to do it anymore. I started on tea again. And then around that same time last year, almost in August of last year, my best friend died suddenly. And I hadn't been talking to him for a couple years because I just, there was a lot of reasons at the time. But looking back now, they weren't very good reasons. So yeah, I've been dealing with that. And then, so I started therapy, and I've been on Prozac. And so this last year basically has been just me refinding my art. I, for years, kind of stopped painting and drawing, like doing what I really wanted to do for a long time. And going through this process of like healing and sobriety and grief and just everything else, losing my job and just everything. I found a way to like really put that into my art. And it's taken a very long time to get to that point. But yeah, I'm just really happy to see so many people feel things from it, because I put a lot of that into my art. And it's just, I feel like those years of weight and pain and everything are just like in it. But yeah, I'm really happy to see so many people get something out of it, because it's helped me a lot to release it to the world. But yeah, thanks for being here. I currently in this kind of surreal period of my art. I may end up changing that. I mean, I kind of go through phases. So I also had another job that I lost, another t-shirt design job last year, or around November of last year, and I've been looking for work since then, but I haven't been able to find anything in my field or anything. So basically, I just kind of recently gave up and just decided to just paint, and people have been really liking it, so I'm just gonna keep trying to go with that. And I really appreciate all the support from everyone. And I'm gonna try to be making some like tutorial videos and just more like time-lapse things. I'm kind of in the middle of like fixing up my studio in my apartment, and just it's a giant mess right now. And I also own a small business where I make soaps and stuff, so I have like just stuff everywhere. But basically, I'm trying to figure out a better location to film just whatever. And if there's anything you want to see, tutorials or just questions or anything, just let me know, and I'll try to make some videos for that.